everybody. In a last minute split decision, I literally just walked in the home from work to come and commentate for this wonderful Kingslayer game. So let me introduce who I am. Welcome to Speed Racing on SpeedGaming. I am going to be your ghost host with the most, Krista Joy, winging this solo, half dead from work. It's going to be absolute shenanigans. So we have a stacked lineup. We have Highflyer, Dustminion, Stewie, and yeah, Peachy's got it, JonnyLink, who are on display and about to throw down. Let me give you some insight onto who is who. So we have the Hyper Zoomers versus the Mega Zoomers. So it's like the Mega Powers combined to take on the Hyper Zoomers. The Hyper Zoomers consist of Dustminion and Highflyer, which we already knew about from last week when Flyer was just giving out, clouds and hammers to everyone. And we have Stewie joining forces with JonnyLink to put a halt. They are the Mega Zoomers. So they are the Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan with a Peach outfit. That's absolutely something that's unbelievable to watch. So for this flag set, I have actually written it down for you guys. It is similar to week 1, in which hammers are going to break locks. The only difference is auto scrollers are going to be on, the ship auto scrollers are off, and clipping is disabled. So these guys are going to have to take the long road to ruin. That's how it goes. And they're going to start with power-ups this time. The Bowser hallway is going to be vanilla, so everything's going to be shooting at you. And the one cutscene skip is in effect. So Diesel Pilot is the one who's holding the race room. He will be releasing the Kraken in just a bit. And I love the fact that we have booty shakes at me. So let's go. And let's see if he's going to let them go. And he has. So what are you guys hoping for? And if you say Vanilla World Order, we had enough of that yesterday on Mystery Mayhem. And we're starting off with World 2. So these guys are in 3-3. And, Dewey paying the toll. And you got to love it all the way around when the friendly fish decide to give you a big old fat smoochie. The first person coming out, and I'm saying 3-3, that's 3-8. So the first person coming out of 3-8 is Dustminion with JonnyLink, then Stewie, then Flyer. So we're going to see our first fort of the day, and it's going to be Super Tanks. And as our runners are going through Super Tanks, this is one of the stages that is automated. So, we're going to be here for a little while. But, fun fact, this is the song I use when a hurricane is about to touch down in Florida. You gotta have the airship theme. You gotta have that do with everything shooting at you. So this is auto scroller hack week because we are on Speed Gaming. If we were on anything else, you'd know what I would really call this, but it is pain and anguish to our runners where they hope they don't see 7-4 at all. So right now we know, as Dustminion has put in, and I believe he pinned it, the approximated times for each one of these auto scrollers. So first one in is going to be JonnyLink. And get through the boom boom easy. We have virtual dead heat between Stewie and Dustminion, and Flyer using small beam power and emerges triumphant. First level was 3-8. And now we have a gatekeeping Patooey. The small beaners are, going to play that a little bit tougher. and Johnny with the unfortunate death. So we're gonna see little baby Peach. Oh, she's just too adorable, I swear. But that death did cost him a little bit of time. So now we have Dustminion emerging triumphant first, and Flyer going up for the item. Gets rewarded with the Angelic Jade special, and JonnyLink taking another unfortunate death. Oh no. This is not looking good. So, while Johnny recoups, we are in one of our beta levels for Stewie Cartman, the Cloud Run for Fun, and that is an easy peasy lemon squeezy, in which Dust has already completed it, gotten his one up. Same thing for Stewie, and we have Flyer on the way in third place, and finally, JonnyLink has gotten it, and we are out. We have a blessed level up there with 5-9, in which Stewie Cartman yeeted himself out, just like when I was serving in mass and I took everything and gave 150 proof Asian rum that made Easter lit, y'all. But we have the bro fight for Dust completed. Stewie has emerged triumphant. It's going to be to this week. It is left versus right, with Highflyer and Dustminion joining forces to take on Stewie and Johnny. And JonnyLink going through the Cloud Run for Fun. We have donuts aplenty for Stewie right now, and we have now Dust and Highflyer both in there. So. And JonnyLink is on his way. You know, it's a fun and friendly enemy set with fire chomps and fire snacks. And, you know, it makes things ever so much livelier. Okay, so Stewie getting a beat down from the sumo bro. Flyer getting through it very easily. Dust having to replay the donut stage, and we have Fire Peach incoming. So Stewie now trying to dodge some rings, does it very well, gets a hammer, and now JonnyLink is the second on the airship. Looks like third on the airship is going to be Stewie, fourth is Flyer. So, you know, Johnny was able to make up that time difference from those unfortunate deaths, and he is moving on. So, literally, him and... But Morton was weak. So weak! So the fire kill took a little bit longer, so not by too much. Stewie getting the third place and fourth with Flyer, so we are on our way to the second world. And let's see, the peach letter is looked like a 1-up or a useless cloud, and we are starting off with a friendly fish level. Oh man, it is a peach up. Okay, so I thought that looked like a mushroom, but you know, like I said, I'm literally just coming off work. And our runners all trying to dodge the friendliest fish that ever did fish, Boss Bass. The one who has the distinct advantage, of course, is Fire Peach. The other ones are big boys, but they still have to beware of the Boss Bass. And we have JonnyLink taking a bit of risk, and JonnyLink is now sorta in the lead. Not by much though, because Dustminion is hot on his tail. Stewie playing this a little bit more conservatively, and Flyer has overtaken him slightly, and now we are in Donut Fort action for both Dust and Johnny. So Yes, yes, I am, Dr. Torstel. I am the 8 o'clock host as well. You know, I was gonna come home, get some foodage, but food has to wait. I ain't got time to eat. You guys need a commentator, so this gets restreamed, and I will always do that to help out both Chinook, Fireflower, and even the Kingslayer switch is going on right now. So we are still in World 1. Lock is not broken, but our runners do have... Oh, speaking of 7-4, JonnyLink has found 7-4 and is taking himself out of 7-4. You got to love it. We have Mushroom Pawn Shop action. And gets... Ooh, did you see what that happened? I am clutching my imaginary church pearls right now because that mushroom house had a Kingslayer, and we have Highflyer who has yeeted himself out of World 1 with Stewie Cartman hot on his tail. So our first and second has changed exponentially, and that is because of the hammer. Yes, they were like, it's hammer time. And now both Stewie and Flyer are entering into World 4, which is our third world. We have 6-6 for JonnyLink. That hammer saved those two runners a heck of a lot of time because they were able to skip out on some of the most tragic levels that ever existed. And we have Stretchy Boo Fort for Highflyer. Meanwhile, Stewie has an uncooperative hammer bro in the World 2 tile set, but gets another hammer, so that is a distinct advantage that is going to Stewie Cartman. Now, we're doing the 50-50 draw. He got Forgettable Fort, so we are regressing all over the place. Also, Peach has lost her Fireflower in 6-6. Gonna have to play this a little bit more conservatively. Meanwhile, we have Stewie Cartman bum rushing, beating up a poor innocent Boom Boom. Flyer went so fast, he actually went off it. So, going back, probably will play the fort again. Stewie doing the same thing, exiting out. They both see that the bridge has been built, so the answer to this riddle was Forgettable Fort this time. We have a star grab for Stewie Cartman, and we have 8 fort for both Dustminion and JonnyLink. Speaking of joining us in chat right now, it is one of our conquistadors that will be racing in the next race. Midi Guy, Tixie, the Warden, and Macobra will be coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, everybody, in which we will be able to see Midi Mouse go to Disney World and hopefully meet Doofy. And we have now JonnyLink finally entering onto the airship. You know, look at the time that Stewie and Highflyer saved, chat. It was a ton of time. So using that hammer was a giga brain play that has helped our runners out tremendously in terms of Stewie Cartman and Highflyer. So the actual time loss gain is negligible because both are from opposing teams. But if this was, say, Stewie and Johnny that did that, this would be a runaway game. Yes, Midi is the new Midi Mouse for everyone. And considering he's our meme overlord, who better to be the leader of 7F2? So we have the World 6 airship for Flyer right now. Stewie just got out of it himself. And now we are going to be moving on with JonnyLink and Dust. They are still in World 4 trying to find their way. Well, my food is actually right beside me. I just can't eat it right now. I'll take like a 20-second break and take a bite out. You know, got to enjoy one french fry if I can. I have to reheat it. Wow. Okay, so as we see Stewie Cartman abuse poor Lakitu and gets himself out, we have Flyer, who's actually in World 3, which is the World 4 Fort world. Woo! I am having one of those days, everyone. Please forgive me, girl. 6-7 for JonnyLink right now. And that is a terrible auto scroller. I don't like it at all. 7 F1, which is the bane of my existence, like Niagara Falls. And that is Fort Knox for Stewie Cartman. And Dust has entered 6-7 as well. We have JonnyLink finishing it out. And Stewie going, equipping the Angelic Jade special to get through the fort. And holy machinations, get yourself. This is what I just saw was something the equivalent of a crab rave. So we had Yeti Rave, or whatever that is, rave. I hope it was a Yeti. If not, I am totally, Ray Charles level of sight impaired. And we have a cute suit for Dustminion from the Mushroom Pawn Shop. We have Flyer donning on his cute suit for Cute Suit Riot Supremacy, and he will be exiting out of 7F1. We have the World 1 airship for Stewie Cartman. And we have Angelic Jade in chat right now. I didn't roll this seed. Trust me, I barely got home to do anything. La Princesa here got taken down and abused by Stewie Cartman. You love to see it. And we have some Galactro dodging by both Dustminion and JonnyLink. But that Cheep had something to say about all those dodges. It wasn't happening on their watch. So, gonna have to play it a little bit cooler around the Mama Bass. And we have Flyer doing the business with La Princesa. Meanwhile, Stewie Cartman is in World 6 right now, trying to find the quickest way to get to a fort. And, oh baby, 6-9 for Stewie Cartman is going to try to do the pixel perfect small bean job as a big boy with raccoon tail. Let's see if it can be done. Let's see. JonnyLink in Spike Fort. And we have Dustminion on the airship about to vacate the premises. So, taking downstairs because clipping is disabled. So everybody has to take the long road. And we're going upstairs for Stewie. And we're going to try for the pixel perfect jump in 6-9 with Flyer as a big boy. Doesn't get it, so we'll probably do the same thing, playing topside in 6-9 on the bottom portion. And Dustminion has conquered the poor innocent Koopaling. Meanwhile, JonnyLink is dealing with a very uncooperative Hammer Bro for his hammer. And the difference is, Flyer did get the pixel perfect jump. GG, Flyer. No, he actually went downstairs, but he got everything that he needed. And we are in Teaks' Door 3 Fort, better known as Door 6 Fort. And we are probably not going to see any Door 3 strats from our runners today. And JonnyLink now going to the airship. Ah! I spoke too soon. There goes your door 3, folks. So, no door 3 this time for Flyer. Opts to get the Fire Flower, which is a good acquisition. We have JonnyLink, who is on the World 6 airship. And we have Diesel. Why? I thought we were friends. Niagara Falls has been found by Stewie Cartman. And although it is the bane of my existence for being too peaceful, Stewie made quick work of it and I don't have to see it anymore. We have over here 1-3 for High Flyer. Will we see the item? Stay tuned. Okay, from what I've heard, Diesel Pilot was the one who rolled this seed. So if there is a four-bridger, he is the person to thank. But he rolled no 7F2 so far. So we have a, long way to go and a short time to get there. And we have JonnyLink, who is running like the wind. And Stewie not getting enough in 7-2. Flyer now in Niagara Falls. Wanted to see what the power-up was. It was unfortunately a Tozzle Star. So we're not going to get enough distance to jump that gap. So away we go. Bowser took my princess. Listen, Bowser, ain't nobody taking no princesses around here. And, ooh, look at that play by JonnyLink to get that power up. I am getting messages aplenty. What's going on here? But, yeah, what? Jeez. Okie dokie. So, what have I done? Okay, so back to the shenanigans again. We have 6-9 for Dustminion going topside on that. We'll be finishing that in just a moment. We have the very friendly Stewie Cartman playing with the plants. You just gotta love plant power. Even though we haven't seen 7-8 yet. So we need to find 7-8 and 7F2. So we can show true plant supremacy on the World 7 airship for Stewie Cartman. And we have Dustminion doing a sumo bro fight wisely, since that was on the water tile, with the star gets a return on investment as Stewie goes through the World 7 airship. So the goal is going to be, because JonnyLink is having a little bit of trouble here. So Stewie is going to need to win by quite a bit in order to compensate for that. And give me 1 second, I am going to cough for a minute. Alright, I am back with 35% less coughing, and we just happen to see 5F2 on Stewie Cartman's side, better known as the lava fart by me, but there are other people that call it the sauna, the potable fort, and Stewie gets us the wonderful swag entrance. You love to see it when it happens. Item grab for Dustminion in 1-3. High Flyer now entering 5F2. 1-3 had a flower, and we have 6-9 action for JonnyLink. escalator fort now for Stewie Cartman. To answer Mitty Guy's question, the Army, Navy, Air Force are exactly that. Auto-scrolling. The only thing that's exempt from auto-scrolling is the actual airship belonging to the Koopalings. Dustminion missing out on that opportunity to get that leaf. Meanwhile, Flyer is in the escalator fort. Stewie Cartman going through the piranha stage with a star right now, so we're gonna run like the wind, and let's see what the piranha stage has to offer, which is a P-wing. You know, there's still some hope for that, as we do have 7-6 that could benefit greatly from that row 4 airship for both Flyer and Stewie right now. Stewie getting the P speed, but unfortunately did miss one of the areas. Same thing with Flyer, having to utilize the extra power up, but it turns out to be a star. Stewie and Flyer have both conquered out. We have 7-2 action for Dustminion, and meanwhile JonnyLink is just trying to survive. Let's see what we have here. So JonnyLink is going to take on the bros. And let's see what he gets. A trash room for his efforts. The next world is World 5, which means we know who is the Koopaling here. Makes me cry every time. Stewie Cartman getting a fire flower. Same thing for Flyer. And coin ship action for JonnyLink. So JonnyLink is about to get paid. You know, John, you're absolutely right. This is going to be super tight. These are the upper echelon of races, the elite, the Kingslayers. So yes, everything is going to be tight like a tiger. And Dustminion has now entered into the World 7 airship and still got that coin ship. So that's going to be a time sink for JonnyLink. But what can you do? You know, those coin ships can be a menace because they are auto-scrolling. And Stewie and Flyer are giving us one heck of a race right now. Both of them are literally neck and neck. 3F2 has been found, and it is not in World 8, so this is happily invalid. And you love to see it. So I would say like the lead, and I'm not paying attention to chat that much, but I will in just a moment, but I think it's about 2 seconds, if that much. So very close. And now that we've gone into the water, I'm going to dare say about 4 to 5 seconds. And we got the fire kill. Now, if this is a one-hit quit boom boom, which it is not, so Stewie was able to capitalize on that by getting the fire kill. We have JonnyLink, who's still in his 5th world. We have Dust, Dora the Exploring. So when we look at it from an analytic point of view, Stewie needs to win by a substantive margin, and so far that's not happening because High Flyer is keeping to him to make it tight. So once that second place finishes, that starts the clock. And now we're gonna see what is in the clouds with Flyer. Not too bad of a position. So we're gonna go after, take out the Boomerang Bros, play 5-6 on Stewie Cartman's side, which is a level I always P-wing because I am not good enough to do it correctly or use, your strats and all of that stuff. Nah, I just equip a P-wing and I'm good to go. And we have the Gigaplane of the Century here by Flyer utilizing his cloud to skip over that auto-scrolling 5-6 and gets a hand stage, and it yields a Kingslayer. So Highflyer has now taken the lead. So Team Dust Highflyer are in the driver's seat right now, and you love to see when our runners just go ahead and snipe another one. It's a feels bad man moment for Stewie right now, but remember, we will be entering into the Great Equalizer in just a moment. And let me ask you this question. How many bridges do you think Diesel rolled? We have Jade. Now you should know better. You should know better, Jade. I want you to put your crying emoji because that's exactly what's going to happen when we see that first lock. Alright, so far, Dream is still alive for the 4 bridgers. But I'm waiting to dash it real quick. Oh no, there's still hope. There is still hope right now for our wonderful people. So we have a Navy on deck. I am clutching my church pearls. Alright, so Flyer not wanting to do the Navy, opting to go the other route, and he's going to try to take his luck with the tanks. One is going to be fake, and this one is Air Force. So, what is Flyer doing? This is a huge gamble. Like, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to find the dark territory, see if Bowser is free. And we got 2 locks. So guess what? Angelic Jade, get your crying emojis out. 4 bridges dead, 3 bridges dead, 2 bridges are still alive. Stewie playing the Navy. And now Flyer has a bit of exploration knowledge, but we have 2 sets of auto stages. We have Air Force and the Navy. You know what? If there was a 3rd lock, the 2 bridges dead. Come on, you should know. Diesel is like me. He's my sweetie, guys. So you should already know that that means we're getting 1 if we're lucky. We have JonnyLink now just entering his 7th world, which happens to be World 5. And we have a duel here, so tank. So it looks like that pipe is just as dead can be, because that goes to the elbow. And now we're playing Air Force on Stewie Cartman's side. It could be all 4 forts required. To answer Dr. Torstel's question, I want to say yes, they do have a hammer. I want to say yes. So, I hope, because, you know, me having the brain farts, you are saluting because I didn't ask for one. So, you guys, I want to say, Zero, that he does have one. I want to say he does have one because I really haven't seen him use it. Because him and Dust had to go through that long pathway, which led to the huge discrepancy in times between Stewie and Johnny, Flyer and Dust. So, and we had 1-1 for Flyer right now. And we have JonnyLink throwing down with Boom Boom, 5-6 for Dustminion, and there's your 3rd lock, folks. So this may be a 4 locker, but we got a 1 bridge. So one bridge, whoever said it. And Pepperoni giving me math. Listen, I just got home, Pepperoni. You can't expect my brain to be functioning, especially when I spent an hour in traffic. No, my dude. No, my dude. But we do get the bro for Flyer. And Stewie has finally made it to the dark area. Alright, so Flyer pipe exploring. We have not found the way yet. We are rushing to find that fort. And we have Dustminion getting a Kingslayer. And right now it's going to come down to execution and routing. No, I couldn't chat. I could not P-wing through the traffic. I spent more time saying words that would equal me speaking in Morse code here on SpeedGaming. And we have Roy versus Dustminion. Roy's a chonky boy, but very vanilla. So, now we have Flyer going through the Air Force. We have Fort Action with a bro, Fort Stewie Cartman, and we have JonnyLink going into... Oh, he's gonna feel bad when he learns he just skipped over a hand stage. Oh no, poor Johnny. And the warden has arrived, who will be competing at 8 p.m. where he and Macobra are gonna take on Tixie versus Midi Guy. So continue to stay tuned. And Stewie Cartman has, even though Flyer did have the Explorino advantage, Stewie has the overall advantage. As I can see right now, it's just a matter of finding where he gotta go. Flyer has seen Casa de Bowser. So Stewie is just going, the John Travolta in the tumbleweed meme. Yeah, he's doing that right now. Atlantis has been found in World 8. We have Angelic Jade, who is probably running around going, I can't believe it! Yay! So, Stewie Cartman doing what may be a required Atlantis. So, it is required. What am I talking about? So, our 8 p.m. runners are like, thank goodness that Stewie, why, dude? I'm hanging on one brain cell. And basically Stewie saying that your progression is in another castle. Flyer. Oh, this would have come in handy for JonnyLink and his cloud that he wasted. Oh man, that's gonna be a feels bad man moment for JonnyLink, because he literally used that cloud to skip over the World 8 hand stage. So, and that had a Kingslayer, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's a everyone just sing along with me. Everybody hurts sometimes. We have Air Force action for Dustminion. We have Stewie Cartman now getting 7-6, and he no clip going. So we're gonna conk out of that, and we're gonna move on and get a P-Wing. See, Danny, this is what happens when you don't have me rolling your seeds. See, I roll bona fide baby seeds, not hot garbarino that Rio Car would appreciate. But we have Stewie now one level apart, because you know that Flyer is going to do the same thing. We have the Sand Trap stage as our final barrier, and that was the weakest tornado I've ever seen. Stewie is going to be out of that stage in just a moment. And here we were talking about using the P-Wing for 7-6. See, I told y'all before. The only sad thing is that we have not seen 7F2, and that is absolutely heartbreaking. So the end-all be-all is Alaska with flight privileges, so Stewie Cartman will be exiting out of that real quick. And as I say that, I totally cursed him, and we're going to be replaying Alaska. As a person who was born in the Bronx, Anthony, let me tell you, you have just initiated war mode with me as I'm from the Bronx with that statement. Banhammer. But we have the sand trap stage for Flyer, and we have JonnyLink who has found the castle, but we need to build a bridge. So Stewie Cartman has built the bridge because I think everything that could be played has been played. So we are going to be bum rushing our way to get to Bowserina Castle, and which we're going to see that in just a moment. Exactly, pepperoni. Alright, Flyer has taken out Boom Boom. We have our Kingslayer equipped on Stewie Cartman at 39 minutes. We are now going into Casa de Bowser. And remember, people, there's no clipping and vanilla zoomies. So we're going to have to be very, very careful not to get a laser in the face. So now it's going to be a battle. So we know... Oh no. This is a bad thing that just happened to Stewie Cartman. Hoping Against Hope gets a Jade special. So we're going to go that extra distance. Try to see what the extra power-up is. Pray it's a fire flower, because Flyer can run away with this. And it's not. So at this point, this is Flyer's game. Stewie taking an unfortunate death. Oh. This is Flyer's match to lose. Alright, so Flyer, avoiding all the lasers, does not get a flame to the face, and we're going to be kicking Bowser out of his own house. Gave him those eviction papers. Let me give you a time here. So, Flyer has finished first, taking the gold medal and 6 points for himself with a time of 40 minutes 40 seconds. Coming in numero dos. Let me not curse it. Let me not curse it. Alright, 35 to the noggin for Stewie Cartman. And let me give you that time for Stewie, who has finished in second place with 41 minutes and 20 seconds. So he has gotten, excuse me, I said 5 points for Flyer, not 6. That's the team point. So we have 3 points going to our silver medalist, Stewie Cartman, individually. Now, this is just a race to who can get to Bowser next. And I believe Dustminion is on his way, but hasn't built a bridge. Uh-oh. So we have Sandtrap stage now. JonnyLink is on the path going to Alaska. So when it comes to getting to Alaska first, it will be JonnyLink by substantive margin, because we do have a required Atlantis. and Johnny has already completed that. We are gonna go right now into Alaska with flight privileges for JonnyLink. So this just got really interesting because Flyer did defeat by 40 seconds. Flyer defeated Stewie Cartman. So that means that there is a 40-second leeway. Yeah. So this is going to come down to execution, but I do believe just because the sheer fact that this is Atlantis, one of the second longest under 7.4. Delusional, Jade. Delusional. Delusional. I want to say that's what it is. Delusional or something to that effect. So JonnyLink is mad dashing with his cute little angelic Jade special. Does enter Custer Bowser at 43.20. This is, yeah, I can't see any way for Dust right now, because he'll fly over 7.6, but he still has Atlantis to do. And remember, this is Fire Peach right now, so 35 hits to the noggin will take out Bowser. So yeah, this is Johnny's race to lose. And because even if he gets hit by fire, don't see, yeah, I can't come up with a case where Dust can take this one, but it was one heck of a good time. Now, Johnny, don't play too recklessly, because those flames do hurt. All right. And Johnny has taken down Bowser, gotten the kick of disrespect, one of Gamer Cal's favorite things to do. And we have Dustminion now. Let me give you the time. (45 minutes and 7 seconds). So in order for Dust and Flyer to take this, we would have to see a time of 45:46 for Dustminion to finish off Bowser, and I don't think we're gonna get that. He's on his way, but I think it's just gonna be a little bit too late on that. But here's your combined time for the Mega Zoomers. So (43 minutes and 14 seconds). Yeah. So here's how it's looking like. We have Stewie, Cartman, and JonnyLink, who are going to emerge triumphant in this case. We have Highflyer, who finishes first, gets the 5 points individually, the 6 points for the team, for a total of 11 points. We have Stewie Cartman finishing in second, gets 3 points for the second place individually, 11 points for the team first place. JonnyLink coming in third place gets the 2 points for the individual and 11 points for a total of 13 points. And Dustminion, who will be finishing fourth, who will get 1 point plus the 6 for the team. So let me, well, there should be a game number 2 that's up. The erase room. The race room. The race room. Yoo-hoo! Alright, I'm gonna come in there so I can gatekeep this. So dust is tilted. We're gonna blame this 100% on High Flyer yet again. It looks like we have in this bottle for game number 2, we have the Clever Platoon versus the Outrageous Company. Clever Platoon consisting of Stewie, Cartman, and JonnyLink, and High Flyer and Dustminion making Outrageous Company. And let me roll this beautiful seed for our runners. And all right, Sublime Knuckles here. All right, so I am rolling the seed as we speak. Okay. Let me give my obligatory good luck to everyone. Let me come back to you guys. Yes, hashtag blame flyer is the new thing. The new thing. And oh, you know, it would have helped if I used my controls. But I did, wait. You know, where are my controls? My controls. Give me 1 second, guys. The stream is live. Commentator controls. Give me the controls. There we go. So flyer finished first, second, third, fourth. Okay. There we go. So dust is tilted. I rolled this next seed, so expect 100% baby. In which, if any of y'all say you expect 4 bridges out of me, I'm going to give you some shame. And so I'm just waiting for them to ready up. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Trying to handle things from the back end all by my widow self. One free world in this seed. Well, it is me, so yeah, I would agree with you. It's probably gonna be, you know, the entire seed is free. And then I rolled seed 2, Jade. Come on, I'm the lone commentator here, you know, I gotta roll something. So this is gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. The hash is looking, listen, my tanukis. Don't make me roll seeds for y'all, okay? I'll put my big boy pants on and roll your seeds. Give you a Jade special. So the hash for this, let's see if the hash is matching. It's a 1-up vine 2K, 1-up star 8K. So we have 1 player ready. Let's go. And Jade speaking the greatest English I have ever seen. Let's go. So the hash is pretty jank. So there's some hope, everyone. There's some hope. Everybody is ready. And here we go. Alrighty. And no, that's jank to me. I never roll anything that matches. So our runners are getting ready and they are chomping at the bits. What world are you hoping for? Remember, it is me who rolled this. So it's a world 3. I gotta have faith in the world 3s. Yes. So let's hope against hope, everybody. Wee! All right. A world 8 start. Don't know how that can be done, but hey, it is me. If there's anyone who can do jank, it's me. And also, let me clear everything from the commentator controls. All right. Yes, 6 gang, but you gotta have some absolute love for. I have a feeling we're gonna probably need to sync this. But everybody starting with a world 1. Oh, vanilla, really, my dude? Alright, so we're starting off with red castle, red fort, and it's escalator fort. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. JonnyLink, the only person taking the escalator of safety completely, but all of our runners are basically in sync with each other, and you love to see this 100%. We have JonnyLink, who's going to play a little bit more conservatively. We're going to see all of our runners get their fire flower, because that's how it works. And we're going to see 4 consecutive fire kills of poor innocent Boom Boom. So we have Stewie, then Flyer, then Dust, then Johnny. And we are moving into the next level, which happens to be ew. Ew. Not the level I like at all. Alright. Here we go. Listen, I don't curse anyone, baby. No, it's my mojo is off, okay? It's my mojo, man. So, we have trash rooms aplenty for our runners. And now we are on the World Seminaire ship, starting it off against Larry Cooper. So, pretty fast. I mean, literally, we're going to be finished with this. Sub 3, not bad at all. I think our runners are being nice and trying to finish as quickly as possible, so that way I can actually eat and be ready for the 8 o'clock matchup. They're like, you gotta eat, man! We have fire kills aplenty, so we're going to see fire kills on Larry all around. Please. No comment, chat. Don't comment on that. I did not curse anyone. I did not curse anyone. No. So, 2 fire kills and 2 traditional stompy kills. And as we enter into bootleg fort action with Stewie Cartman, they have fire flowers there, so we're going to have to play this through. How do I manage to curse when I'm not trying to? Like, I literally am the most friendliest person. Oh, this is free! Johnny! Let's go! So JonnyLink has found 4-3 on the way. So this is gonna be good. We have 1-3 with a runaway chomp for Stewie Cartman, but Let me switch the audio over to JonnyLink, because he's actually in the lead right now. So we're going to see what the Whistle Spot in 1-3 has to offer. Dustminion finding out that is very advantageous to do. So we have tank action for Stewie, but it ain't the right tanks. Those are fake tanks. We have 2-3. So let's see if we can get a 290 finish. Not looking too good. Also, no finish. God dang it! Man, please, please, I just want for once to actually commentate it, you know, as it's gonna happen and stuff. Oh man, and then what happens? Death happens. I swear, you would think I'm drinking death water with the amount of curses I usually give without meaning to. And Stewie going through fake tank, and we have JonnyLink, who is bouncing his way back to you, babe, with a 280 finish. Bro action for Dustminion, who is going along the same path as Johnny. Etsumo was given the business, but gets a P-Wing, very handy for what's going to be 7-6, because we know that's what's going to be used. Also, look at that swagalicious jump for JonnyLink. Does reclaim his Fire Flower just in time to battle Morton Coop Jr. What airship is he on? Really, my dude? Home field advantage? Well, I guess it is. So, Morton Coop Jr. is going to be on his home airship, but it doesn't matter because JonnyLink has a Fire Flower and he knows how to use it. So we're going to see a fire kill, hopefully. Dang it! You know, chat. Every time I say we're going to see something, it don't happen. And I'm going to blame this on y'all, chat. I'm blaming you 100%. So we have JonnyLink exiting out after defeating Morton Cooper Jr. by stomping. And the king says, I'm not bad. I'm just pixelated that way. Also, we have Stewie in the Teases door 3 fort. Gonna absolutely go to door 4, see what's up. Alright, we're gonna get a couple of jumps. And that is not what Stewie wanted to do! No, that's a sad day. Okay, so we're going back for revenge. Alright. What? Stewie's determined to get that Fire Flower. Like, I've never seen such determination in my soul. Also, we have 5-2 for JonnyLink as a small bean. The cloud run for fun for Dustminion. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And Stewie Cartman now dealing with the bros. We have 2-3 being finished at 256 for High Flyer. Some extra decision-making time on JonnyLink's side. Alright. Gets a Tozzle start for that bro fight. Meanwhile, Stewie is now in 3-7, so look at all of the levels that Dust and Johnny skipped by the effective use of that hammer. And, you know, you love to see it because in Game 1, it was Flyer and Stewie that made that Giga Brain play, but this time, it was Dustminion and JonnyLink. World 2 airship action for High Flyer, and we're about to see what the 3-7 item is, and it is a 1981 Radio Shack cassette player. P-Wing action for JonnyLink. So 7-6 Destroyer is in play. We have the Potable hand stage from World 8 for JonnyLink right now. Very extended grab by High Flyer. but clips are off. And that includes cutscene clips. So we're moving on. We're going to see what the next level is. You, an auto scroller. So JonnyLink going through one of our beloved auto scrolling stages, not as long as 7-4 or Atlantis or 5-9, but still a pain in the hoo-ha. 2 for Tuesdays, Cloud Run for fun action for High Flyer, and Stewie Cartman about to board the airship. So Stewie's away a pretty decent length behind Flyer, but going to stock the inventory, which could come in handy a little bit later. We're gonna get the fire kill, or at least I hope. Every time! Dang it! Why? I don't know. How do I keep cursing everyone? I think I need to sleep with a 4-leaf clover. I think that's what's needed. And then I can stop saying, we'll see a fire kill, and then you get a big old fat shell to the face. Oh man, that's some feels bad. The feel bad moments. I don't even mean to do anything. So we're going bottom route, which happens to be Niagara Falls, which hurts my soul that I rolled it. But I will throw my Billy Martin Yankee cap for more than one reason tonight as we continue forth on JonnyLink's side. And we have our bingo overlord, the one and only Nochi, who has joined us in chat. Good to see you, Nochi. I am winging solo over here in Mario Land, you know, with half a brain cell from coming home from work. We have on Dust side, we have the Frozen Swim for Fun beta stage. And we are not hopping on any cheap cheese today. Got an auto scroller, so get your salutes out for JonnyLink and Flyer, who has caught up to JonnyLink. Okay, so get those salutes. I want to see them salutes. Man, Nochi, I know how that feels, man, because I'm still an election auditor, so I am in the basement with the ballots. Okay, so we're gonna have entering into battle. Poor innocent Boom Boom is gonna be JonnyLink, who before I could say we'll get the fire kill, did get the fire kill. I think he knew better than to let me try to predict it. So we have JonnyLink moving on, and the bridge has been built. Now we're gonna be doing battle against our clown prince of Koopalings, the one and only Lemmy Koopa on the World 4 airship. And we have the fire kill. See, I didn't say it in advance this time, chat. We didn't say it in advance, so we're good to go. So JonnyLink is the first to vacate World 6 with High Flyer on his booty cheeks. And Stewie just hanging around in that auto scroller. So we're in World 5 now for our 4th world, and we are starting off spicy with a friendly enemy set. Look at those cute little fire snakes and fire chomps. See, they just want to get to know you better. JonnyLink is doing the business and will be dodging the fidget spinners on his way to get out of the stage. You love to see it. Dust going up against the Clown Prince of Koopalings. And we have Stewie in Niagara Falls. So Princess Sutter does have a cloud. And oh dear, the Nippers! Oh, I love these enemies. We're in 7-2 with JonnyLink. And we have such a friendly enemy set. Does fall into the drink, has to put out the note blocks. So a little bit of a time loss there for JonnyLink. Okay, so we have some friendly plants in 7-2 with Patooies that just want to play ball with you. And now Flyer is in second right now behind JonnyLink. And Stewie is on the Air Force, so, you know, those salutes remain active. Dustminion is now going into 7-2. And JonnyLink is enjoying twisty palace action, while Stewie is still on the Air Force, flying the friendly skies. Okay, so now entering the Twisty Palace is Flyer, who is our second place runner. JonnyLink is now getting ready to exit out of the Tower of Power. Dustminion giving everybody what they want to see, and that is Mushroom Fanfare, one of our rarer ones, because we usually just get stars for the most part. And holy machinations, are we gonna see any action here in 3-9? And JonnyLink trying to jump and jump and jump, and no luck. So we're gonna have to go downstairs and use the ice block to get through the nanny blooper. Or just, you know, just take it to the face, because what do I know? What do I absolutely know? I should give up the commentator role because I am just cursing everybody today. And we have Stewie Cartman going up against Lemmy Koopa. We have 3-9 action for Flyer. No H-jump for him either. Alright, Twisty Palace, we are upstairs for Dustminion, who is now enjoying 3-9. And JonnyLink is the first to board the airship. And we are on, for those who don't know, the World 5 airship, which normally belongs to Roy Koopa Jr., aka the B-U-N. But let's see what he is today in the seed that I rolled. Oh no. Sort of bulked up muscle, and good for him. You love to see it. Not me, but you love to see it. Other people love to see it. Alrighty, so JonnyLink is moving on to his fifth world. We have Koopa action for Flyer upstairs. And we are in World 4, home of our power nerd, Iggy Koopa. And here Stewie is posed with a question. Do you go back or do you go forward? And we have a long and drawn out thing for JonnyLink right now, the wonderful coin chip. Okie dokie. Shell action for Dustminion, and still coin chip action for JonnyLink. And here's my bottle of water. Oh, my smart water, how I love you. Alright, we get a 1-up on the coin chip for JonnyLink. No way we are going to see a ringless, but 1 ring, that's all you need for his cassette player. So JonnyLink has finally escaped. And here we have the Giga Brain play by Flyer going backwards, going back to the future. And Donut Fort for JonnyLink right now. Okay. So High Flyer has had a lot of time to make up. And let's see if this is the port that builds the bridge. It does not. So JonnyLink will make up the time that he did lose. And I am happily invalid. Oh yeah, let's go. So we are speed swimming through 3F2. And we have some 6-7 action for Stewie Cartman. We're getting some flight with the tail. He should be fine. And let me not say something that will end up with him taking a power-up loss. So Johnny has made up his time since that bridge was not built from the backward fort. And Johnny is in, oh dear, 7-1. And remember, we can't clip anything, so we're going to have to play this the long way, everyone. Okay, coin ship action for Dustminion. And we have Stewie, who has finally made the airship going. Why me? And we are on the World 5 airship for Stewie Cartman as he prepares to do battle with Roy Cooper Jr., who we know is a bulky 4-hitter. 7-1 for Flyer now, as Flyer is now entering, does have a slight advantage in the fact that he does have a Fire Flower, and we have the sacrificing of the Angelic Jade Special. Why did I even say he had the advantage with the Fire Flower? I swear, this is some hard luck chuck action. Okay, JonnyLink versus the Sumo Bro does become Smoke Beam Peach. And now we have Flyer, who is out of 7-1. This decision with Stewie. Let's see what Stewie is going to do. Oh no, Stewie is going to choose poorly, according to the guy from Indiana Jones. And we're going to see definitely JonnyLink sacrifice that Smoke Beamness, because we are in 7-6. And we're going to see P-Wing action. So in just a second, we will have JonnyLink out of 7-6. Radio Shack cassette player for Flyer. 3F2 for Dustminion. And Stewie coming to the realization where going back doesn't always mean it's the right thing to do. So we are in Happy Town, USA with a happy Son of Fun for Stewie Cartman. As we go through 3-8, and the sun has turned into something. What? Can't tell you. So we have Flyer and JonnyLink both exiting out on the quick. So Flyer, we're entering into our 6th world, which happens to have a 1-pipe Monty. So we know that that's going to be a linear start for our runners. And do we have a hammer? And we do. So World 7 is absolutely entry. Okay, where did my stream go? Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. So the bridge has been built for Stewie. We have Flyer who gets in. So Flyer is now in the lead. Let me switch that audio over to Flyer, is what I want to say. but now I have done it. So, don't know if JonnyLink was trying to clip there, but this is a no clip zone, barbershop free neighborhood. Right now, we do have one of our beloved hand stages for Dustminion and Ludwig, chunky but not tough. And Stewie giving up the airship, very smart decision. That will save some time. Dustminion has now entered the airship. And here we go, folks. Let's go. Flyer loves it so much he wants to play it again. Oh, baby, I am happy now. It is 7F2, home of the happiest fort that ever did fort, and that is 7F2. And now JonnyLink has entered in the Plant Palace of Pleasure, known as Disney World. Now, this is where it's going to come in handy, playing those extra bows. Did they give any hammers? Stewie Cartman now entering into 7-6. We'll probably take the KO so he can use his P-Wing, as it's very hard. Can it be done? Yes, you can get P-Speed in that, but it is very difficult for 7-6 P-Speed. Uncooperative growth for Stewie Cartman does get a cassette player for his time. We are clouding something to go to a pipe on JonnyLink's side. Will that be an advantage play? He's gonna have to play this out, or else he goes back to the pipe. Let's see what he's gonna do. And we have a very special guest, one of our conquistadors that will be racing against the Warden and Mr. Randomizer himself, teaming up with Minnie Mouse, our meme overlord. The one and the only Teeks88 has joined us in chat. Welcome aboard, Teeks. And we have some airship action. So we are on the World 1 airship for Stewie Cartman. And we have 7F1, we have Flyer, who is going onto the airship first, thus going to make a beeline for the Ragu so he can equip a better item. And we get a Tozzle Star while we are on the World 3 airship that belongs to La Princesa. And let's see if La Princesa is going to be any type of a toughie. Alright, looks like 4 hits it is. So Flyer with the 4-hit, Wendy, and now we have to ask the question, how many bridges are we going to see in World 8? Now remember, it is me who rolled this, so if you even say 4, Banhammer! We have our final conquistador, Macobra, joining us. Welcome, Mr. Randomizer himself. Macobra is in here. So we are starting right out the gate with a lock, so thou shalt not pass. Now let's see where this is. This is literally a 4-pipe Monty. That's pretty... Everything is right next to each other. So we're going to go through that pipe, and that should take us to the Dark World. Alright, we got the boat. Flyer is continuing to do some pipe exploration. Johnny pretty much on the same path. We have another lock right there. So it looks like 2 is in effect. The only thing is, I think Johnny used a hammer. So, 2 bridges. A weird 2 bridges. Stewie is in a bit of danger here. Stewie is trying to figure out what to do. Gonna break the lock. Oh dear. There we go. And Stewie is now going to be entering into World 8 in just a moment. So yes, two bridges for Dias. So congratulations, you win a can of Deadly Squad. So be happy, you are a winner. And who else is winning? The enemy set of Alaska. Because they are just beating up on poor JonnyLink. So we have Flyer, who continues to be a little bit in the lead. JonnyLink there, but this is going to come down to routing and execution. We pretty much know the way. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what's going to be the winning catalyst. So Flyer is going back to obviously check on if anything built the bridge. And he is banking on that last fort being the bridge that opens it up. So we have Gatekeep Fort for JonnyLink, Forgettable Fort for Stewie, and a partridge and a pear tree. Alright, Thwomp gave a cure to Stewie's excruciating headache with a little Thwomp massage combo wombo on him. Flyer trading in his cute suit for a fire flower to get that fire kill. We have JonnyLink getting the fire kill on poor innocent Boom Boom, who was just watching Tenías que ser tú on Univision. And JonnyLink is vacating and moving on to quickly bum rush that fort that is blocking the way. Alright, we got it. And the final fort is Stretchable Fort with some disobedient hot feet that decided to giveth and taketh away poor JonnyLink's fire status. So we're going to see Stompy kill for JonnyLink. And let's see what we have here. 2 boos and an obedient hotfoot. How often do you see that? A nice quiet door lowering. Flyer now entering the fort himself. He has the Angelic Jade special that he just told his mentee he does not need. He's like, take that Angelic Jade special. And that's going to build the final bridge. So at 31 minutes and 43 seconds, we do have JonnyLink that is entering Casa de Bowser. So we are going to switch back the audio to JonnyLink. I'm trying to stay on top of this. Coming in third is Dustminion. So if Flyer and Dustminion finish 2 and 3 within a short span of time of each other, more likely than not, this will be GG's for Team Flyer and Dust, which means that Flyer isn't quite in the doghouse for a little bit longer. JonnyLink now going through vanilla lasers, does escape them. Let's see if he gets a nice fire pattern. So far looks tolerable. Blind jump gets it. Alright, we're good. So now it's going to be 35 hits to the noggin for JonnyLink. And let's see if he can take out Bowser in his house with firepower. I'm not going to say he's going to do it, but he did. So we are... Alright, let me give you some times here. with the snipe of all snipes, coming in first with a time of 33 minutes and 13 seconds, we have Highflyer. And with a time of 33 minutes and 17 seconds, our second place winner is JonnyLink. So Flyer will get the 11 points for the first place team, along with 5 points for a total of 16 points. So congratulations on that. JonnyLink is going to get 6 points plus 3 points for 9 points. Things are looking pretty good. And in just a moment, we should see a fire kill on Bowser, because this is Dust and he would never lose his power up. He would never lose his power up. Yay! So Dust is coming in third place, y'all. And I'm going to smack a time in for you with a time of 34 minutes and 32 seconds. Race boss Dust has finished the game. And now I am joined by... Oh my God, it's Oprah himself. Yo, you played well, and you sniped Johnny at the end.
I see that. I'm kind of curious what... I mean, other than maybe Throne Room P speed, that's... I mean, I did do some bonehead plays in that second seed for sure. That I was pretty sure someone was going to beat me because of those plays, but... Oh, I guess I came in clutch when needed.
I'm not last! Oh my god, I'm not last.
GG, Dust. Awesome job, dude.
Yes. So you guys split this week with Stewie and Johnny taking game 1 and you guys taking game 2. So, you know, always a good time when that happens.
Is that the first split we've had so far?
I think
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, absolutely it is. So that goes to attest how much of a competitive team you guys are.
Yeah, last week against Stewie and Teeks, I pretty much I just played so bad. Like it's no joke. Like I might have done some cool stuff and all, but the performance overall was so bad. When I saw that Stewie was on the other side again, I was like, no, I gotta beat him this time.
For game one, it's I really should have gone with my gut and just went for the hand bridge right away. And not turn back to the boat.
I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I saw the first screen. I went inside. I noped out of it. When it found the hand bridge, saw it was Air Force, I noped out of it. I was like, well, maybe there's a chance that these aren't needed. And then it was one thing after another. It was auto scroller after auto scroller after auto scroller, and then Atlantis, and then another auto scroller. I was like, dude, how is somebody not finished by now?
That's kind of the reason why I really should have gone for the hand bridge, because how is nobody done yet? It must be because this hand bridge was required. But no, I turned around and went for the boat, which was a dud, because of course it was.
Welcome to JonnyLink and Stewie. GG's to you both. And it's always fun to watch you guys play. Good for you, Johnny.
GG's.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
Oh, and by the way, I said it in race time and he ignored me, but I hope Diesel Pilot is ready to sleep with his eyes open tonight after that first seed.
Oh, I'm banning him from the server for that.
Wait. So Dust is tilted at Diesel then, and not at Flyer.
I don't think it's just Dust that's tilted at Diesel for that game one.
The race one was interesting, and the happy part is y'all couldn't blame me because I rolled you guys a nice, easy seed for game 2.
Minus that World 8.
Listen. Hey, wait, that's the best you're gonna get out of me, okay? I tried to be as good as those tragic runners, but I will learn from Teeks on how to roll tragic seeds. Speaking of which, Dust, do you have the final placement numbers? or is that something that you'll announce while we're
Oh,
doing?
yeah. I guess I should probably do that real quick. Let's see. Okay. For game 1, highflyer took first place, so that's 5 points. Actually, while I do this, go ahead and continue discussing things while I do the math.
As long as it's not Common Core math.
I believe you guys can handle that.
Krista, do you
Yes?
have a commentary partner for the second match?
Who the heck knows?
I
If you
checked
don't,
it also.
if you don't, I'll join you.
She does not have a partner. Go ahead. I'll throw you in there.
Because I did not have anything else planned for my stream tonight.
Yeah, because I literally,
in.
because I
Like
just
this.
got in at 5:58 when I saw that message. I literally just walked in the door, and I was like, "Oh man, you need to have a commentator for Restream." So I was like, "Oh well, there goes my McDonald's. It'll get heated up later." But it's always fun because watching you guys is so exciting, and everybody needs to see those Kingslayers in action because, like I was saying in my commentary before, you guys are considered the elite of the community, except Flyer. But you guys are mostly considered the.
I mean, accept me. Whatever. I'm done. I'm done being self-deprecating for the night.
No, you guys are awesome. Flyer does Flyer stuff. And Jade was proud of her mentor, but did not like the fact that, you keep tossing away her favorite tail item. So you're in the doghouse again.
It'll be alright.
You'll be alright?
Yep.
They're like, este cuerdo conmigo. Yeah, me voy. Okay, I got you, Flyer. But, and it'll be an honor to do comms with the one and only Stewie Cartman because we have a Slobberknocker of all Slobberknockers that's going to be coming up in just a few minutes, and that's going to be Teaksy joining forces with the meme overlord Mitty Mouse going against the Warden and Mr. Randomizer, which is Danny P. Speed and Macobra. How are you guys? Do you have any predictions about this matchup coming up?
I have honestly, it's gonna go either way. Honestly, because these four are among the best this community has to offer, even among this place, this division. That's how I feel anyway. Like we're talking cream of the crop here.
Yep.
Boss Dust,
Yeah.
question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read what Heels just put into the public chat?
In where?
In SpeedGaming chat? Because I think that actually should have gone private message to you in Discord.
I don't have the chat open because I was racing.
No, basically, Heels is saying that he just clipped, screen recorded, and played it back in VLC. And it's a frame count 3312 for 62 for Johnny and 331263 for Flyer. Is that something that you and Danny are going to have to recount?
Oh, does Johnny not have race time synced?
No.
When I clicked finish on the race time, it took like 3 or 4 seconds to actually register. So it was very, very. I don't know how to frame count on Twitch, but I was rewatching and it's extremely close.
They would just have to go through our VODs.
Yeah, I mean, it won't matter for team wins, but it might for single player wins. I don't.
So at this moment, chat, we're not going to give any numbers until the investigation has occurred. So
if there even is one, but for the time being, the score totals for us are myself at 34 points, highflyer at 42 points, JonnyLink at 49 points, Stewie Cartman 46 points.
Okay, I'm not doing as bad as I thought.
Doing better than me.
Why do you think you were doing bad? You and Teaksy were last week, and I was the one commentating.
I don't know. Like it just that game 1 just kicked my rear end, and then that game 2, like I don't know.
Well,
Something just fell
blame
off.
one. We can blame Diesel Pilot 100% for
Okay.
game 1.
No. Game 1, that seed was fine until World 8. I actually did not. I did not hate that seed until World 8.
I found it quite enjoyable to watch,
Uh-huh,
not to play. Look. I've already said that my little tadpole self will actually play a race because Diesel's coming here to Orlando to visit me, and we will do something together so y'all can laugh at my expense. So yeah.
I actually thought the item distribution in game 1 was fairly generous.
Yeah. Game 2, I have no idea if I even routed the desert correctly. That was the most confusing decision making I think I've ever had ever.
That World 2 map was just stupid.
Which one? Game 1 or 2?
Game 2.
Game 2. I think the auto scrolling kind of made it harder. Not gonna lie.
To figure out routing.
And then 1F being in there didn't help either.
Yeah, no,
it didn't feel great hammering that lock, but
I didn't because there was a chance it would have broke. Like playing out 1F.
Yeah, I played 1F to the finish. I thought I'd hoped that it would break that lock. It did not. So
yeah,
which is why it really sucked that I had to hammer that.
So the next level was 1-3 and it gave a cloud. So I just ended up clouding I ended up clouding the army, which was right after.
I think
wow.
I think I took the 3-7 item too, and I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was a useful item, but I don't remember.
I didn't see regular tanks or
I saw army.
Yeah, if you took the pipe, then yeah, you wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that would make sense. That would do it.
I think army gave a fire flower, but I don't remember. It was like a semi-useful item.
I still think my in game 1, I think hammering the lock in Waterland, that was the best play. That was the best place for that hammer.
Oh. Something else I want to throw out there, Macobra, if you're listening, the World 2 arena for regular Hammer Bros needs to be banned. Like, that is just straight up not fair.
Yeah, you had Stewie and Johnny had the most uncooperative Hammer Bros in the World 2 tile set because they stayed in the blocks. What can you do? You can't do anything. You just have to wait until they come out in their own time.
Either the regular Hammer Bros need to be banned from that arena, or that arena needs to be banned for those Hammer Bros. Like, one of those needs to happen.
Well, Makoba right now is busy talking about the team names for the next race, which is the Amused Zeros, which has Makoba and the Warden, and Midi Guy and TC are going to be the Dazzling Tooltips. So those names are tragic.
those names for game 1.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all. Hyper Zoomers, Mega Zoomers.
No, but you guys, I turned it into a wrestling match. It's like the Mega Zoomers. You got your Hulk Hogan and your Randy Savage. The Mega Zoomers are gonna explode. You got some wiggle room. I have Zip Zilch Nada for the Amused Zeros and the Dazzling Tooltips.
I'd settle for Silver Monkeys, Blue Snakes, Red Roosters, or whatever other team names.
Green Monkeys, Orange Iguanas.
Who's going in the
Parrots.
Hidden Temple tonight? Who is going in the Hidden Temple tonight? I am putting my money on the Silver Snake.
Let me do my best Olmec impression of you and Stewie will be commentating the next match that's happening in 15 minutes from now. So we should probably leave.
Yes.
The choices are yours, and yours alone. Good luck.
Yes. So we are going to take a quick break for everyone to kind of hydrate up, and we're gonna begin the 8 o'clock stream in just a moment. I will be joined with the man who owes over 10 billion tail clips, the one and the only living legend, Stewie Cartman. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
I tried to do a wall jump with the tail, which can be done.
I noticed
that. We saw it last tournament. Diesel did it.
It can be done. It's just a royal pain in the blank.
So
I will laugh if one piece of swag I did in game 2 actually wins me the frame count.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? See, this is what happens when I have zero food for the day and just come home from work. First of all, if everybody could please put an exclamation R in the chat. Jade, I know you're in chat, so put that exclamation R up so you can give our current runners a big fat follow, because they know how to give entertainment better than X could ever give it to you. We have GG's and much thanks with High Flyer, Stewie, Dust, and Johnny. So thank you so much for showing us what it means to be the true excellence of execution, and know that you guys will be watching as your counterparts go, and Dust is going to be doing math stuff, and we have to really appreciate everything he does for us. And I'm just here winging solo. The fact that someone even put my channel up there knowing that it's nothing but bad gameplay and shenanigans, you love to see it. But we shall be right back, and I'm gonna go heat up a French fry so that way I will have something in my stomach. So see you in just a few moments, Stewie, and take care and have a great night to High Flyer, Dustminion, and JonnyLink.
GG's, everyone. Thanks for the race.
GG's, everyone. See you next week for other things. All right, goodbye for now. I need to get food.